हेलो गाइस एंड वेलकम बैक टू अ न्यू स्ट्रीम। आई गेस हम लाइव हैं और मेरे को डेटा तो अच्छा ही दिख रहा है अभी तक तो। लेट्स सी। अभी अभी उठा मैं कुछ 1 घंटा पहले, चाय पी और मैंने सोचा ये जो नया सिस्टम है इस पर ट्राई करते हैं। कल रात को जैसे देख ही रहे थे लोग कि वो लैपटॉप पे इश्यूज आ रहे थे, तो मैंने अभी पीसी से कनेक्ट किया है। दैट्स व्हाई आप देख सकते हो कितनी स्लो लोड हो रही है, क्योंकि लिटरली ये हार्ड ड्राइव पे डाउनलोडेड है। वो जो एक्सटर्नल हार्ड ड्राइव होती है ना, मेरे पास वो थी 1 TB की, तो उस पे मैंने गेंशन को डाउनलोड किया क्योंकि अभी हम स्टोरी ही खेल रहे हैं, तो उसके लिए ज़्यादा इशू आना नहीं चाहिए। और हाँ, स्टोरी खेल रहे हैं तो ज़्यादा इशू आना नहीं चाहिए। बाकी देखते हैं। चैट वगैरह मैं नहीं पढ़ पाऊंगा सिंपली बिकॉज मैं सिंगल स्क्रीन पे खेल रहा हूँ अभी। मेरे को काफ़ी सेटअप में चेंजेस करने की ज़रूरत है इस वाले में तो। और पहले मैं सोच रहा था कि एक इससे वो ले लेते हैं, तो क्या होता है, व्हाट डू दे कॉल इट, डिस्प्ले अडेप्टर। बट देखते हैं, वो बात की बातें हैं अभी। बट फाइनली हमारी गेम लोड हो चुकी है, एज यू कैन सी। आई होप कि इसमें ग्राफिक्स ज़्यादा अच्छे आएंगे, क्योंकि इसमें 3070 Ti है। पहले जो मैं नॉर्मल खेलता था वो 3050 होती थी। बट इसका बॉटलनेक भी होता है क्योंकि ये 3400G प्रोसेसर पे कर रहा है। वो क्वाड कोर प्रोसेसर है लिटरली से। ऐसे सिचुएशंस में इशू होते हैं, जैसे अभी मैं स्विच करूंगा ना, जैसे मैं जंप करता हूँ एक जगह से दूसरी जगह, तो सीन लोड होने में इशू ले रहा है क्योंकि मेरी जो मेमोरी है वो प्रोसेस नहीं हो रही जल्दी। अब हम कल वाली कंटिन्यू करेंगे। हाँ, जो रात को देख रहे होंगे उनको नोटिस किया होगा कि कल रात को सीन था जैपनीज के सामने। यस, अभी वो नहीं रहेगा बिकॉज, सिंपली बिकॉज इसमें मैंने इंग्लिश में रखी है ये। और जैपनीज का जो साउंड का पैकेज है वो कुछ 18 GB का है आई गेस, या 22 GB का। सो पहले ये मेमोरी का थोड़ा दिक्कत है इधर, तो नहीं है। हाँ, सोच रहा हूँ कि SSD ले लूं, बट आज के प्राइसेस को देख के तो हाँ, इतने में मैंने आईपैड ना ले लूं, पैसे बच भी जाएंगे आईपैड लेके। सो या, अगर आप स्ट्रीम देख रहे हैं, स्ट्रीम को लाइक कीजिए। हाँ, और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। एंड वी आर स्टक, सी। इन पेजेस में ज़्यादा टाइम लगता है, नॉर्मल लैपटॉप में जल्दी होता है ना, क्योंकि उसमें 13i5 है, 13 Gen। इसमें है 3400G। ओ, यहाँ पे नोटिस किया था, आई डोंट नो आपने नोटिस किया होगा कि नहीं, बट क्या गंदा वाला हुआ था। शिट, मैं बाहर था, मैं इसको चेंज कर सकता हूँ।
I can read Varka's letter. I will try my best to...
A wolf's claws make poor instruments for writing human words. But that token will suffice.
डैम इंग्लिश में भाई स्टोरी समझ आती है भाई, पढ़ता
Any
भी मैं तो ना।
questions before you set off? Better ask now. The root of this turmoil lies with the remnant soul that Andreas, dominator of wolves and god of the north wind, left in Nodcry. He once left Nodcry and braved the blizzards to confront the god of storms and claim the right to rule. Yet even as the tower fell, he chose to abandon his. Instead, he returned to the north and slumbered for 1,000 years before finally journeying back, under the name of Boreas, with the first knight of Boreas to witness the new face of Mondstadt. When the wolf spirit could no longer maintain his physical form, Boreas chose to pour his power into the ley lines. With that, he became the North Wind of Mondstadt, as he is still known to this day. Any questions before you set off? Better.
The guy was a
500 years
villain.
ago, Roland seemed destined to become the mightiest knight of Boreas ever to have lived. But he believed firmly in his own ideals of chivalry, vowing to eliminate all injustice from the world. But neither his mentor, the wolf pup Rostam, nor the Grand Master, known as the Lion of Light, could persuade him to temper his obsession. But what was the scent that reeks of blood that Lupus Boreas sensed? And what is its connection to Conria and the Abyss? Any questions before you set off? The soul of a wolf is as unyielding as ice, and Andreas is a master of molding and shaping it. His people once drew great strength and wisdom from the wolf spirit.
Okay.
But human hearts and flesh cannot contain the soul of a god. Attempting to place the wolf spirit in a human, that's why Lupus Boreas developed the technique of imbuing weapons with his soul. It is his way of blessing his human Lupical with the wolf spirit's protection. In fact, there is an ancient song that tells this tale. A weapon once of common iron, now through friendship turned divine. Twixt man and wolf a bond was made. As much as he might claim not to accept humans, his actions sing a different tune. Oh, any questions before you set off? All
Nah,
right,
I'm good now.
over to you, Dvalin.
फोर विंड ऑफ मॉन्स्टर्ड है ना, एक तो दिवाली हो गया, एक ये वुल्फ हो गया, बाकी कहाँ है? Anybody know? If anybody know, tell me. Let me check. सदियां बीत गई.
The Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here. Barbatos and I have other plans. We will meet you again later.
All right. Hey, wait. How are we getting down?
Paimon getting traumatized. Oh, it's me.
Hold the line! The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Grandmaster! It's...
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
Superhero landing.
And paimon too.
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Fight or flight? What will it be, mightiest knight of Boreas?
As expected, this hastily summoned Wild Hunt horde is nothing but a disorganized rabble. A mere shadow of the forces gathered by the Rahir of Sulmari. But they have served their purpose. I now understand your tactics, and you, in turn, understand mine. This is fair. This is the way of chivalry. Farewell, heir to the knighthood of Boreas. Whether you choose to resist me or not, I shall set right the injustices of this world. In the name of the blood-stained night.
सुना लग रहा है ना?
Guess they're retreating for now.
So that Wolf of the North lookalike, that was Andreas? But why would he be leading the wild hunt? And why was he talking about the Bloodstained Knight? Ugh, forget that. We can save the details for later. He was the enemy boss, right?
There's no point chasing after him. We've crossed blades already, and it ended in a stalemate. Right now, there's nothing we could do about him. True. We're still not certain of his true identity, but whether he's a god corrupted by the Abyss or a legendary knight, killing him might be just about possible, especially now that you're here. The difficult part is, we can't kill him right now.
Okay, side.
Huh? What do you mean? Is he immortal or something?
No. Judging from our skirmishes so far, I don't think he's got any special abilities of that caliber. Nor does he have the ridiculous level of power wielded by the Fives. But, compared to Rerir, our current foe clearly has a better understanding of how to exploit Nodcry to his advantage. Particularly when it comes to Andreas' remnant soul. Exactly. Sounds like you realize what the crux of the issue is. I managed to cut off a sample from our foe, which Albedo and Durin are analyzing as we speak. Meanwhile, our other allies should be making their way home from their own battles by now. Let's discuss this further when they're back. We still have some big challenges ahead before this expedition can finally be declared a victory.
Let's go. Stories are chill, man. Just sit and enjoy. बात करने की जरूरत नहीं रहती.
The meeting's probably gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them?
Hey, Honorary Knight. Looks like pretty much everyone's here. Albedo and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. You want to wait for them here? Great. While we're waiting...
अब होगी बातचीत.
And that's where things stand. The Wild Hunt is no longer under the Reikir of Solnari's control, but it has been reborn from the ashes and is now launching widespread attacks. Intel from the Frostmoon Scions and the Curatorium of Secrets corroborate.
Summarizing current situation. To confirm, the present leader of the Wild Hunt is the creature resembling a wolf. Andreas, god of the North Wind.
More precisely, it's the external will that has seized control of Andreas' spirit, namely Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
Whoa. Hold on. I'm completely lost. Isn't Roland some monster from like 500 years ago? How'd he suddenly get wrapped up with a god from 1,000 years in the past and the present day?
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? When an organism sustains damage, relevant tissues will undergo changes to offset the loss of function. For example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened to compensate. Or, when a main artery is blocked, the collateral vessels become more active. Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that flow throughout the ley lines to fashion a new one, fit for the present circumstances. That new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
Right. No matter how strong the compensation is, it will never quite match the functionality of the original organ. The Roland replica can't possibly imitate Rerir's overwhelming power, nor his ability to disguise himself as others. So, the Abyss made use of the connection between Roland and Boreas to compensate for this lack of power.
The replica corrupted and took control of Andreas as he slumbered by the bank up. However, exactly why the Abyss chose Roland to mimic, and indeed...
I guess he must have gotten caught up with the Abyss or Nodcry somehow during his wanderings through Teyvat. But we can keep those
Okay, Paimon gets all that, but what did you mean when you said we can't kill him right now?
We can't kill him right now because a dead god may prove more dangerous than a living one. From intelligence gathered during the expedition, we have reason to believe that the power released when a god is felled can have catastrophic consequences for us mortals. Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once god remains contaminate the land, they will persist for thousands of years. This land has already been ravaged by the wild hunt. If we add god remains to the mix, it'll be like adding salt to an open wound, placing everyone who lives here in perilous danger.
Query. While I can indeed find records of disasters caused by god remains in my database, there also appear to be cases of gods dying naturally with no ill effects. In that land, the passing of the Pyro Archon's flame is a common occurrence throughout history, and even the part of Andreas who remains in Mondstadt has experienced death once before, has he not?
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus Boreas gave you a token to pass on to me? Come forth, Boreas!
This form has come to the end of its time. I'm afraid I can accompany you no further on your... My soul will fall into silence, and my power will flow into the ley lines of this land. Perhaps this is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind. Do not grieve for me, for this is the end I have chosen. Instead, remember that one day, your wandering too must come to a final wish.
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's the reason Mondstadt remains unharmed by his god remains. In his final moments, he made a choice to give everything he was to the ley lines. All to protect Mondstadt from harm.
Sounds like Andreas spent thousands of years searching for his place in the world, too.
Yes. And now our task is to return the answer he found, the decision he made, to Andreas' heart. Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds a little far-fetched.
Wait, we already have a perfect solution? Then why are we even having this meeting? Let's go do this thing!
Ha ha ha. If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, this one thought alone is unlikely to be powerful enough to break through the Abyss's control and reach Andreas' heart. We need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger and more resilient.
For now, Boreas needs all his remaining strength to fight against the abyssal corruption to Mondstadt's ley lines. He can't afford to send us any more of his power. However, since his form was unstable during his journey with the first Knight of Boreas, many wolf spirit fragments were left behind along the way. If we can collect those fragments, we can use them to strengthen the decision to merge with the ley lines.
So we need to retrace his steps and look for random fragments? But they could be anywhere between Nodcry and Mondstadt. It'll be like...
You don't need to worry about that. There's a few fragments left to get. Most of them are already inside this sword. I've been collecting them during the whole expedition.
Huh? Wait, really?
I mean, it's an expedition, not a stroll in the park. Each step of the way, we've been hard at work planning for every possible contingency. Not just the wild hunt in the abyss, but ancient gods remaining in Nodcry.
Sounds like this plan was a long time in the making.
Man with a
It's
plan.
almost as if you foresaw the future.
As a matter of fact, I did. I caught a glimpse of fate's reflection. But I can't take credit for it. It was all thanks to the help of a few friends. Still, all I foresaw was that an abyssal calamity was brewing in the north. Had I known more, we could have saved a lot of energy. Instead, we've had to make best guesses, prepare for every possible scenario. If all that preparation went to waste, all the better. Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. We need to gather the last few wolf spirit fragments scattered around Nodcry, and use them to make the thought within this sword as strong as it could pop. According to what Boreas told me before we left Mondstadt, his form was at its most unstable at the beginning of his journey. That means the fragments here should be the most powerful one. But of course, we've been tied up fighting battles since the day we set foot in Nodcry. First with the Wild Hunt, then with the Doctor. So, it wasn't until recently that we were finally able to confirm the status of the wolf spirit fragments. We now know there are 3 left to find.
Okay, so 3 more mini expeditions to go.
I managed to
more
gather 1
wolves to
fragment
kill.
before Roland
I need more
reappeared.
fragments.
I also have a confirmed location for the second, which I'll take care of in short order. As for the 3rd fragment, we've identified a general search area to focus on. But we'll need all hands on deck to pinpoint the exact... The final snag is that since our foe is a replica of Roland, he too will be aware of Andreas' history. He's sure to try and sabotage our plans by any means at his disposal. So everyone needs to bring their A game.
With our
Let's go,
foe
let's
being
go.
from Mondstadt, it's our duty as Mondstadters to defeat him.
And
Yes.
since the Wild Hunt is involved, the Lightkeepers will provide their full support.
The
Yes.
Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop will also help in any way we can.
Obviously.
So what do they need me here for? Wait, I think maybe I signed a contract at some point. Didn't exactly scrutinize it though. I mean, who actually reads those things anyway, right?
Us moment.
Ah,
us.
great. Knew I could count on you all. Lastly, our friend from the Curatorium of Secrets will provide intel and relay battlefield communications. Looking at you, Yehoda.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield, dodging the Wild Hunt and the shadow of an ancient god. I'm
Oh,
impressed
yes.
by your courage, Miss Yehoda.
Yes.
Rating for Yehoda updated. Higher quality ingredients will be used to prepare your future meals.
Darn it! I should have known this payday wouldn't come that easy.
I'll deal with the second wolf spirit fragment,
My
which we
dear
already know the
Yehoda.
location of. The moment you make any progress with fragment 3,
The strawberry
be sure to
night.
give me an update. Traveler, could you join me in retrieving fragment 2? I have a feeling that your unique constitution might come in handy. All right,
अरे, उसीलिए
time
तो
is of
हम
the
हैं,
essence. Let's move out,
मारामारी
people.
हो गया।
Dismissed.
Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. अरे यहाँ है यहाँ हो वुल्फ
Didn't you say fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight? Traveler, Paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Yes. ये रहा I thought
Is this what we're looking for?
I once got Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects. All I need to do is transfer it to my sword. Just like back at the camp, but this time, you'd best step back a bit, just in case.
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either.
Why do you laugh?
Sorry, I just think the fact you're ruminating on this is all the proof you need that you have love in your heart. I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends, you'll have found your own answer to the question of how.
No, you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow. If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
अरे यार
Oh, sure enough, this place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. It wasn't enough to pose a serious threat. We got here just in time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the damage, purifying the abyssal corruption would definitely be a safe approach. But that's not the only reason I wanted you to come.
ट्रैवलर की शक्तियों
Could you
का।
try reversing the corruption? Not purifying it, exactly, but separating out the Roland part from the wolf spirit.
So, keep the Roland part intact as well as the wolf spirit part? Why would you want to do that?
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. And secondly, to view Roland's memories. As they say, know thyself, know thy enemy. Understanding our foe is our surest path to defeating him.
टेस्ट हो रहे हैं ना साइंस।
Let me think. How was it explained to me? Ah, yes. Focus on a single thought within the 1,000 winds. Capture that unique wisp before it blows away. Ha 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 ha! Actually, neither do I.
Sounds like something a certain tone-deaf bard would come up with when he can't think of anything meaningful to say.
I thought it might mean something to you. Never mind. Alex, Traveler, when you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct? If I'm not mistaken, the Night Kingdom was like a river flowing with concepts, and you were trying to capture the concept belonging to a particular ancient name. I'm thinking the same basic principles should...
Okay, but back then, we had a boat and a net. This time, we don't have anything at all.
This wolf spirit fragment is like a puddle
ये
compared to the
spirit
Night
काफी chill
Kingdom.
है ना।
No need for a boat.
मैं
As
तो
for
भाग
a
जाता।
net, this is what I've heard.
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven threads. They can create a net, or they can create a rope. They can separate love from hatred, and they can bind objects and events
Biker gang
together.
boss।
Thought is the anchor for a being's existence, through which a...
Also, we barely know anything about Roland.
Well, maybe you could try this.
What is it? It looks...
It's an unsent letter, written by the wolf pup Rostam, Knight of Boreas, from 500 years ago. It was meant for his disciple, the White Knight Roland. After Rostam lost his life in the Abyssal Calamity, Roland left Mondstadt to wander Teyvat. Grandmaster Arundelen had wanted to deliver this letter to him, but trying to track Roland down was like chasing a shadow. He never did find him. And so this letter has been sitting at the Knights of Favonius headquarters ever since.
Quite the antique, then. But...
Yeah.
Hey! What happened to Mr. Plans for every contingency? You're just making this up as you go along!
What can I say? Some people like to wait till they've got all their ducks in a row before taking the first step, but I prefer to dive on in and plan as I go. I've been doing it that way for the whole expedition. But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts? Can't hurt to give it a try, surely.
Peace.
actually worked?
You really are making this up as you go along!
So the assimilation of souls really can be reversed. Just like he said.
Who? Who said? Who said that?
If what you say is true, the monsters I've slain, the justice I have sought to uphold, for mortals to escape this tragic fate, there's only one path. A great and ancient kingdom was wrongfully cursed, turning its inhabitants into monsters. The code of chivalry tolerates not such injustice. If Abyss be thy name, I pledge to you my loyalty.
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end. With that, he bade his humanity farewell. I dare say you must find it quite ironic, Knight of Boreas.
That I, Dainsleif, while we gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be? So that's what happened. After leaving Mondstadt and wandering the land, Roland ventured underground and saw a revelation from the visionary. Once he had learned of Conria's fate, he saw the gods' judgment as the greatest injustice. So he surrendered, giving them his knowledge, his power, his everything.
Uh-oh. Does this mean we have to take on the visionary this time?
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could see the future, both the Wild Hunt and Roland would be acting with far more lethal precision. But even without the Visionary's input, Roland still has an intel advantage we can't afford to underestimate. Every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes and ears. We need to think one step ahead if we want to outmaneuver him. And on that note, I have a plan I want to discuss with you. Well, the fewer people who know, the... that about covers it. Sorry to ask so much of you again. No plan is free of risks. At least this one actually gives us a shot at fully eliminating the danger. If I fail, Anselm and Albedo can take the reins. Not to...
Oh, there has to be another way! Like a...
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Hey! Are you guys done here yet?
Ah, Yehoda! Yes, we've successfully retrieved the Wolf Spirit fragment here. Any progress with Fragment 3?
Nope. It's a total disaster. More Wild Hunt monsters than I've seen in my whole life. We need backup urgently. Come quick.
Come on, we're out of time. You'll just have to trust me on this one. What can I say? I'm not the Grand Master for nothing. I'm counting on you, Honorary Knight.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
क्या बातचीत हुई? मैंने मिस कर
Fill me in. What's the situation?
We ran into resistance almost as soon as we set off. Albedo said we should split into 2 teams and continue searching while he and the others kept the Wild Hunt occupied.
Good call. Locating the Wolf Spirit fragment is our key objective.
Well, it seems the enemy Before we ran into trouble, this is the search area we decided on. The 2 teams are holed up here and here.
But the Wild Hunt is stopping them from relaying messages back, right?
We can't spare troops from any of the fronts right now.
The logistics company is standing by.
Hanefa!
Designated drop point reached. Initiating situation report. The logistics company was assisting Aino with the production of the strategic reserve. But after learning of the situation on the front line, they requested to be dispatched immediately. They are currently nearby awaiting orders.
Amazing. Just in the nick of...
Hey, seeing as you can fly and all, shouldn't you be the one out here delivering messages?
I regret to say that without the workshop's catapult, and with my short-distance propulsion module on cooldown, I will own the logistics company has very limited provisions, only enough for a single battle. Which team should they support?
Both. Once one team has been rescued, the remaining forces will be free to support the other. We'll move out immediately. You hope?
Sure thing.
Let's go. यहीं से शुरू करते हैं ना, जाते जाते। हमला!
Ah! It's the wild hunt! Come on, let's go help!
Oh.
Something's not right. The Wild Hunt's offensive doesn't seem to be getting any weaker as the battle goes on. Don't get dragged into the enemy's rhythm. Logistics company, scout out the area. Look for terrain we can use to our advantage.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Reporting in, sir. We've identified viable sites for deploying explosives.
Good. Wait for my signal.
Logistics company, deploy!
Ah.
Grandmaster! Honorary Knight! Goodness you're here. Be careful. There's no end to these monsters. However many we kill, more keep coming.
Just as I thought. Well, they're about to get a shock to the system. We'll wipe them out faster than they can replenish their numbers. We just have to hold on until the logistics company is ready. Try to keep up! Is that the signal to say they're ready? It's showtime! Fall back!
Yes, sir.
Ready? Fire!
Fire.
The enemy has sustained heavy casualties. Should be a while before they're strong enough to pose a real threat again. Use this time to catch your breath and...
Yes, sir. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone.
That's not exactly very
We split the search area between...
Either way, I was about to...
Absolutely. Good.
We've run right through our supply now that they've lost their numerical...
Let's go reinforce. उनको kill होगा.
Ugh. Looks like the same situation here. They just keep coming. Wait.
Reinforcements. Hey, you keep them busy while we work on getting rid of this god-awful mist.
Understood. Everyone got that?
Yes, sir!
पाइमोन क्या कर रही है? अब पीछे रहना.
the ante! Thunder! Up the ante! Hey, they're running out of steam. Now's your chance.
Affirmative. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's their source. It was hidden in the mist. If we destroy that...
Knights of Pavonia! Charge!
Up the ante!
Guys, gameplay में तगड़ा है इसका.
Thunder! Ooh, I'm glad that's finally over.
गाज चला दी सारी.
Brave knights, on behalf of the Lightkeepers, I thank you for your assistance.
There's no need to be so formal. When it comes to the Abyss, we're all in this together.
Very well. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
Yes! Now it feels like we're...
I'll say. We're sure to face fierce resistance from the Wild Hunt, though. Is everyone willing?
It would be our...
Much obliged.
Let's go.
The hiding in the mist trick again. These guys, you all know the drill. The Knights of Favonius will engage the enemy while the Lightkeepers...
Yes, sir!
Yes.
Lightkeepers, prepare to dispel the mist.
Up the ante! Thunder!
Knights of Pavonia! Charge!
Bro, doing solo everything.
Charge! Up the ante!
भाई देख रहा है. ये मारना इसको.
Up the ante!
बाद के पैसे दे रहा है तू.
Time to counterattack!
Sweeping in! Burn! Up the ante!
भाई हमको वो
Up the ante! Up the ante!
Rally to the Grandmaster! Charge!
Okay, that's right.
Maria sweeping in! Burn! Thunder! Ugh, this Wild Hunt doesn't know Traveler.
Mr. Varka, leave...
Just like last time.
Oh, don't underestimate us, Grandmaster. We can hold our own.
Ha, that's the spirit. Stay on your... Either we all march back to Mondstadt together, or no one does.
We all do, Master.
The final fragment is right there. Don't let me down.
Yes.
It seems you have collected them all.
Yeah, and with no corrupted fragments or ambushes along the way.
A true knight does not resort to underhanded tactics. Were this body not a false one created by the Wild Hunt, nor would I countenance those monsters to taint our duel with their If you need a moment to rest, take it. Victory.
Save your breath. If you want to fight, let's fight!
As you wish. Then let us settle our unfinished...
Final battle.
Is everyone all right?
My granny fights better than these rookies. It's Egbert I'm worried about. You still alive?
For a moment there, I thought I might never taste the sweet wine of Mondstadt again.
Hey, stay put, you guys. Leave the rest to us.
Forget us. We can take care of ourselves.
You're the only one still standing. Honorary Knight, find the Grand...
We can't lose our Varka! Please! You have to find...
We are not. We will not.
You're holding back, Knight of Boreas. I can tell. You don't... This duel does no justice to the way of chivalry. I wield the power of a god, while you dare not swing your sword with true... Your plan is doomed to fail. How can a helpless lamb hope to tame the heart of a wolf, when the wolf has seen through the lamb's plan?
Ha ha ha! You're on to me already, huh?
Andreas's question, Boreas's answer, the means to bear a soul. I knew it all. 500 though the false path may be wide and welcoming. Only destruction lies at it.
Okay. Now the fight.
It's over. Your sword lies shattered. The wolf spirit and the thoughts you blindly placed your faith in have nowhere left to dwell. Join me and pledge your allegiance to the abyss, Knight of Boreas. One day you will understand that the only righteous path for those of true virtue is the path of darkest truths.
What?
For the next part, it's over to you. Outlander who caught the wind.
That's us. That's us. That's the like first mission name.
The sword is unbroken, but I can't sense the wolf spirit. Looks like I'm no longer in reality. This must be a space built from the entangled consciousnesses of Boreas and Roland. There's no way back. And all that lies ahead is the wolf's maw. Huh. Guess the only way is through. A Favonius sword? Who left this here?
Lonely warrior, take me to see him.
लेना रहता है इसको।
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs. I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons. But however mighty one's blade, before the great injustice of fate, a mere mortal can but bow their head. There is only one way to save them.
Who are you really trying to convince?
Stormwind! Stormwind! Stormwind!
Got him.
Is this the fairest shadow? It doesn't look like an imitation.
The title of Boreas must find an heir.
भाई इस पे wings कितने छोटे लगते हैं ना।
The scent that reeks of blood appears to be getting stronger. Looks like I can just jump right over these obstacles.
जब भी ट्रेजर दिखे लूट लो। Oopsie. Okay. Totally forgot about that. ये भी यहाँ का है।
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them. Lupus Boreas, if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know. There has only ever been one way to save them from injustice. Surrender to the abyss.
Malicious lies! On me. Just a flesh wound.
Boreas sweeping in! Stormwind! Stormwind!
बच गया चल
Stormwind!
ओके
Stormwind!
My old friend.
Can we take it?
This is not where your path ends. You must continue on.
हाँ इतनी मस्त swords एक तो नहीं ले पा रहा
This wind feels less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter.
अरे
I can't hide from it.
You must deliver it.
So for one is sword
Your path cannot end here.
You draw near to the heart of the wolf.
oh this is legendary this shouldn't wait
Even if you had an army of 10,000 men, in the end, you must face this fight alone. Lonely warrior. Step forward.
let's go in style
Is this the heart of the wolf?
होगी मार आजा Roland
Roland!
sorry
After countless bloody battles, trials, tribulations, and hardships, I, with my mortal flesh and blade, attained power to rival that of the gods. But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10, age will snatch your strength. The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind. Your fame will be as fleeting as firewood beneath the starry sky, lit at dusk, dead by dawn, utterly insignificant.
Oh yeah? Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
Bro, cheating?
They blaze for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out. And those you once illuminated will be left cowering in the cold and empty night.
Ha! No. They'll remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago. That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises, burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
A knight's duty is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing their hopes in generations to come?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland!
Put an end to me? Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear. It is only a matter of time before they yield and crumble. But if this is your final request... I shall do as you wish, Knight of Boreas.
Huh. You're not quite how I imagined you.
Not once have I strayed from the righteous path. But when I look at you, I do not see a hero capable of slaying dragons. Just a lost soul who has wandered far too long. A shadow of...
I guess we have that much in common. Neither of us are at our peak.
The ray here of Solnari's forces have been defeated. And the Roland you see is but an imperfect image cast by the Abyss. I wield the power that Roland did at his peak, but my heart and mind, therefore I, in my current form, am flawed. After redeeming you from injustice and guiding your surrender to the Abyss, I shall rectify myself.
Huh. The world out there can bear no more of your torment. Your obsession, clearly, remains exactly as I had imagined.
No words can make a knight doubt his convictions, no matter how noble they may sound. Neither of us will sway the other, but you have long known this truth. Otherwise, why would you pin all your hopes on Boreas' single thought? But now the blade that once housed the wolf spirit has been shattered, and all you hold is a phantom that bears its form. You no longer have the means to change the situation, and no one will come to your rescue.
Huh. Maybe you're partly right. But I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
What do you mean?
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it isn't yours. Forgetting where we are? This is the heart of Andreas, god of the North Wind. Andreas, can you hear me? Wake up! You are the great god of the North Wind. How long will you allow yourself to suffer the domination of the Abyss?
If this is your final gambit, I am... Grand displays of heartfelt wishes cannot summon miracles. This world...
Return. Return to... Is this the answer that I found?
Andreas, at long last, I have delivered your token back into your heart.
A knight of Boreas. Watch on. This is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind.
On behalf of all humanity, I thank you, Lord of Wolves.
Boreas, he's returning to the ley lines. But why? Your sword is broken. You no longer have the means to bear his soul.
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that. But a sword is just one kind of vessel. There are other ways to store a soul.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
Even if it is not my intention, the soul of Lupus Boreas will inevitably ravage, devour, and assimilate a mortal heart. As if human and wolf.
If a mortal heart is to bear the soul of a god, this is a path that cannot be retraced. Yet, I shall not dissuade a knight from embarking on the quest of his own choosing.
Your heart, your soul, they are collapsing. Now I see.
You were wondering how a lamb could tame the heart of a wolf. Isn't that right? Here's my answer. You get the wolf to swallow the heart.
The wolf spirit within the sword was merely a decoy. The true thoughts and memories were carried within your heart. To avoid arousing my suspicion, you deliberately allowed Lupus Boreas' soul to assimilate your own, then be devoured by me. But how did you have the strength to fight while bearing such a
Compared to Lupus Boreas' decision, my sacrifice is nothing.
You have a stubborn will, and employed an exceptional strategy. But this is not the way a true knight fights. Your soul is now merged with that of Andreas. When he fully joins the ley lines, you too will fall. Neither Barbados nor the Traveler will be able to anchor your soul from within the ley lines.
Barbados and Darling said they have another
rescue
plan.
you. You have lost, and so have I. Regrettably, I can no longer offer you salvation. May your soul rest in peace with Boreas, lonely warrior.
Great sword, man, great sword.
Haha, lonely. Sorry to disappoint you, but as much as it sounded like the perfect ending for both of us to return to the ley lines together, the fact is that, unlike the true Roland of the past, I still have fine wine and good friends to get back to. They're looking for... I'm not ready to accept my fate just yet.
Ding dong! You've got mail!
I told you, 20 आएगा.
Until I return, I leave them in your care. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you. Come on, to Mondstadt.
Dear Grandmaster.
To Varka.
To Varka.
Family.
No pig call.
poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts. Make sure they all get delivered, Outlander who caught the wind.
मैं सोच रहा हूँ टैटू करवा लूँ आउटलैंडर तो कॉट पे फिट कर।
Grandmaster.
Master.
Varka.
Go Varka! He's the right to us!
For Varka.
The thoughts of others anchor you, reversing the assimilation. Using your connections, relying on outside help. This is not the way of a knight. The abyss can sustain me no longer. But now, countless souls who died unjustly will emerge to prevent your return. If you believe in your path, then grant them release. Carve your way out through bloodshed. Varka, mightiest knight of Boreas.
This is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. Fight my way to victory.
Yes.
Well, that suits me just fine.
Me too.
A knight is always true to their word. So please, keep your promise and return victorious.
You are not alone.
Right back at you, Varka.
Sweeping in! Thunder! Burn! Thunder!
The north wind blows southward. May it guide you on your journey home.
On me.
Try to keep up!
Leave it all to me!
Here.
Try to keep up!
There's an ice-cold drink with your name on it. Ready when you are.
Don't go dying in a place like this, Varka.
I can't fall here! I can't fall here! Off the ante!
On me. Huh? Here. On me.
Try to keep up!
Ooh.
Fly home to us, Grandmaster!
dawn. Fate's chosen Lupaka.
So this works with any monster.
I can't fall here. I can't fall here. One final battle.
Yes! He is cool. भाई क्या cool इंसान है ये. सभी मॉन्स्टर की यूनिट्स के साथ काम करता है ये. पायरो, एनिमो, क्रायो, इलेक्ट्रो, डेंड्रो के साथ काम नहीं करता है गाइस. और कोई बचा है डेंड्रो एंड जीएट. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? No. You have done well, sir.
Walk forward and do not look back.
You can rest now, sir. You did it.
Varka, now I know the meaning of my name.
After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on. But they can wait until you're back.
We are going back, guys.
I have no intention of returning to the Knights of Favonius. But I trust you will find a way to manage on your own.
Grandmaster, we're all waiting for you.
Oh. I'm not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I? I'll take that silence as your approval. Everything you swore to protect with your lives, it's all still here, safe and sound. The Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt, and the oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life. And so, I'll deliver that letter on your behalf.
Roland the sword.
I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland, but if you have the time, could you please read it for him? Rostam and Arundelen, they never forgot you. Phew. This has been one long expedition. From here on out, I think I'll let the wind lead.
Quentin did came to rescue actually with the letters. Huh. And the monster.
Hey, everyone. It's been a mighty long time. I'm thrilled to see you all again.
Welcome back, Grandmaster.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm home.
Great quest. और चाहिए क्या? This is why I love Genshin. This is why everybody loves Genshin. And those who don't, fuck off.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about? Now's your chance before I get dragged off to the office. This sword was just a decoy. I carried his soul in my own heart. That was the plan I was most certain would work. The second half, though, using everyone's thoughts to guide me back out of the ley lines, I wasn't too sure that would work out.
All jokes aside, what would you have done if the Traveler hadn't been able to separate the wolf spirit from...
Initially, I was planning to have Barbados carry out that step. But when I approached him about it, he said there was a much more suitable candidate. The Outlander who caught the wind. Turns out our trust was not misplaced. Thank you. Then, I guess we'd have had to get Barbados to send a wind to blow, but it would have come at a heavy price. And with no guarantee of success. It's a good question. A glass of the finest dandelion wine, perhaps? No doubt I'd have to pay for it with a secret stash of cash in my office.
You're dreaming if you think it would have come that cheap.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about? Now's your well, with the shadow of Roland vanquished, the Wild Hunt won't be able to consolidate their forces for the foreseeable future. A few knights will remain on rotation at the Nodcry stronghold, but everyone, Albedo and Duran will come back with the first. It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. My future.
अभी conclude कर रहा है क्या Nodcry chapter?
You. Correct. Although, as things stand now, I believe we may have changed the course of the future. Thanks and no... Still, after I've tied up some loose ends with the Knights of Favonius, I'll need to make another trip back north. There's still a lot of work to be done at the Nodcry stronghold. Besides, the first group of knights who volunteered to stay there have yet to be relieved of their duty. How could I simply abandon them?
Ah, how noble. But be honest, your main reason for going back to Nodcry is so you can dump all your work here on Gene again, isn't it?
इशू है मतलब ये बोट के है इसमें इस कान का जल्दी डिस्चार्ज हो जाता है इस कान का डिस्चार्ज होने में टाइम लेता है आई मीन मैंने सेम टाइम पे यूज करना स्टार्ट किया था तो अभी इसका बैटरी डेड है इस कान की तो मेरे को ये निकाल के फिर से चार्ज पे लगाना पड़ता इसका इसकी बैटरी डेड नहीं होगी ये चलती रहेगी ये कुछ अभी 1-2 घंटे और निकाल देगी मेरे को सर्विस सेंटर ले जाना चाहिए क्या
Wait, seriously?
I'm only pulling your leg. It's been a while since I felt this wind on my... All right, then. I'm gonna stay here and enjoy the breeze for a little longer.
Thank you, sir, for all of this. A great quest, actually. I बिट्टू जो भी मेरे को देख रहे हैं, today was a good day, but good day रखता है खेलते हुए। This guy, should I accept it? कल रात को ये रिक्वेस्ट भेज रहा था बंदा कोई, तो मैं स्टोरी में था तो मैंने एक्सेप्ट नहीं की थी। Still thinking about it. कितना गंदा था। 60. प्रोलॉग एक्ट है ये क्या? हाँ, I want to start it.
Mathematics is the foundation of all things. If you're interested, I can teach
But I don't think he
some
have enough.
arithmetic. First, hold out both your hands. We'll start with the 10.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Ladies. Ladies. Okay, so I guess जब बच चुके 32 पे हमारे पास 2 विशेष है। 75 पिटी पे है हम लोग, और शॉप को रिलॉन्च होने में अभी टाइम है, तो बाकी का हम कल खेलेंगे या शाम को निकल ही खेलते हैं अभी। बट 2 विशेष है तो इट्स पुल वर्क अप। Shit. Oh fuck. कोई ना, I play GG. And इसी के साथ हमारी वार्ता की yeah. Oh. I still need to claim this. मौत आ गई यार, मौत आ गई। चीची आ गई टेक्निकली, शी इज अ हीलर बट my Chichi is a killer.
This realm is...
Normally Chichi is a healer, but mine is a killer. बाहर सब्जी बेच रही है, सब्जी।
If you ever have any questions about...
परफॉर्मेंस काफी अच्छी दे रहा है और हार्ड डिस्क से ये गेम चल रही है इसके लिए। Is it because of the internet? क्या ये इंटरनेट का कमाल है? क्या मैं स्लो इंटरनेट पे जी रहा था? कितना है? माल पानी काफी है। Okay, I can forget about those now, but I can still work on it. तीन सेट लगाएंगे हम, बस 3 सेट।
Fellow born era. A new moon rises.
I will have order.
Coming at ya. Attack!
Divine light, shield them!
A moonlit night for all.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Watch out!
Two people are watching me, including me, so yeah.
Stabilize!
Pave it!
Jet and flight.
Fire! Well,
Be cleansed! Light the dust! The sky clears, the blaze moon shines!
Solidify!
watch out!
I will have order.
Surge.
Without further ado! Light the dust!
इसका बच्चूसा बढ़ते हुए last. This is the last one. अरे
Attack! A new moon rises. Hey there!
This is order! Stabilize!
Be cleansed! Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Solidify!
Coming at ya! Wayne.
I will have order.
Feeling lucky?
दुनिया 1200 है ना, छोड़ो। I know how to solve it. I just need to use this, and for the rest I need to एक इशू ये आता है हार्ड डिस्क का, देखो कितना ग्लिच कर रहा है। I want to talk to her. Iloga, I don't know, I just love it. They them. I just love them.
Order guide you.
Without further ado, up the sky clear, the glazed moon shines, like the dust. Like the dust.
Solidify. This is order.
Watch out! Like the dust.
A moonlit night for all.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way. Be cleansed.
I will have order.
Attack!
Stabilize.
This one's got your name on it. Hiya! Ha-ha!
Order guide you.
Without further ado.
Time. Okay. Okay. I need to go there. For the 50 primos. I am. Where are you, darling?
Well, Mr. Flynn, who on earth? It was me. You? Please tell me this is part of some. It certainly is. When a solitaire,
Okay.
sharp as ever, I see.
English में
Still,
पूछा था clear
I
है कि ये
must
लड़का
express.
है.
Be that as it may, Mr. Flynns. Look at all the
Japanese
autumn
में नहीं
leaves
होता
in this build. I can already imagine all their excuses. Stomach aches, headaches. Nope. They've used up all the excuses. I mean, good heavens. We once had. If an outsider saw this, they'd think our head. In all fairness to them, if this place were genuine. Very funny, sir, but I have no intention of attending a meeting with the Wild Hunt.
And neither do I. Yet, as we both know, the Wild Hunt seem to have a special fondness for playing the part of uninvited guests.
Anyhow, I'm usually the only one left in the entire meeting room. And then, I still have to deliver the meeting minutes to the absentees after it's done.
Then I must extend my sincere gratitude for your efforts.
Could you come by yourself next?
As I said before, such frustrations likewise
When?
No need to drift.
Thank you, but
rest assured.
Anything else? कोई और बातचीत करना चाहता है? Anybody? Anybody? It's for primos. Nope. 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 So yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it for today. Okay. So yeah. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you like the stream, like the stream. If you like the stream, like the stream. And subscribe to my channel. And yeah, that's it. Bye bye. And see you next time whenever I am not struggling with technical issues of Geo and this PC. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Peace. Bye.